and welcome you all to my video lecture classes. I am your faculty Deepankar Ghosh. In my previous videos already we discussed about your centrifugal casting. Let's conclude this centrifugal casting by today. So let us discuss about the advantages, disadvantages and application of centrifugal casting. So as far the advantages is concerned, can be form very large parts, already we discussed about that. Good mechanical properties we have, good surface finish and accuracy, low equipment cost, low labor cost, little scrap generated. So these are the the advantages of the centrifugal casting. By proper control of flow rates and movement of the pouring orifice, long and large tubes of very uniform quality and wall thickness can be cast easily. So these are the advantages. Let's discuss about the disadvantages. Limited to cylindrical parts only. So and installation cost is very high. Skilled labor required for the operation. The process is very expensive and also complicated. A long lead time is also there. So let us discuss about the application. This method is ideal for hollow cylindrical castings such as gull bearing, cast iron pipes, hollow pipes, wheels, pulleys, nozzles, etc. So this is all about your centrifugal casting. So let us discuss about the next process, which is known as your centrifuging. This is also a process which is not purely centrifugal process. In this process, several identical or nearly similar molds are located radially about a vertical arranged central riser which feeds the metal into the cavities through a number of radially gates. This entire mold is rotated at the axis of rotation. This type of casting is suitable for small castings. So here you can this figure, it is not purely true centrifugal process. Now here you are pouring the molten metal in the axis, and when it is get rotated, due to the centrifugal force, the heavier metals are enter into this mold, and when it enters, we quench the outer side of this mold, because these molds are permanent mold, that means made up of metals. So after the mold has been filled, immediately we supply the water on the outer surface or sprinkle the water on the outer surface. So immediately cooling takes place, and due to that cooling we will get this casting out of the mold. So it is known as your centrifuging process. So here in this process also, if you go through this slide, you can find that the various parts, that is the central gates we are having, that is the runner we are having, the upper side is known as coke, the lower side is known as track, and this is the process of casting. So here in the top view we can find it. We are pouring the metal here, molten metal here, and that is the runner, and it is this drum is continuously rotated. So it is known as your centrifuging. So let us discuss the another casting process, and which is the, you can say, the most costly casting process in whatever we are using, and the name is known as your investment casting. So let us discuss about the points which is mentioned in the investment casting. So this, as we know, this process of making casting is also called as the lost wax process and precision casting process. By using this process, casting can be made to very large and close tolerance and do not require any subsequent machining. So here in this process, let us discuss about the process, how these are prepared. First of all, a master pattern is made of wood or metal around which a mold is formed. It consists of an alloy of low melting point which is poured over the metal piece pattern. This master mold consists of two sections and thus can be opened. It is used for making the lost pattern. After opening the master mold, it is checked properly. If any holes created, then it will fill properly. Then the master mold is then filled with liquid wax with a thermoplastic material by heating. Here we are pouring the thermoplastic here. The heated material becomes solid when they are cooled to normal room temperature for few hours. The expandable wax pattern is coated with slurry, that means a mixture, which consisting of silica flour, small amount of kaolin and graphite mixed with water. This process referred to as the investment of the pattern. After that, the finished mold is dried in air for 2 to 3 hours and then baked into an oven for about 2 hours to melt out the wax at 100 to 120 degrees Celsius by the passage in tray, hence providing a cavity of high dimensional accuracy for the casting process. Then this mold is sintered at about 1000 degrees Celsius to improve its resistivity. Finally, it is cooled down to a temperature between 900 to 700 degrees Celsius for casting. Lastly, molten metal filled on the mold, and after has been cooled, we get the product. So this is all about your investment casting. Again, first of all, we have to prepare the mold with the wooden piece. Thereafter, we prepare the cavity, that means the mold, by using this pattern. So in the previous sand casting process, when the mold is formed, then we pour metal onto it, but here we are having the exception. Here, instead of pouring the molten metal into it, we pour wax with some thermosetting plastic. So when this wax is poured into this mold and allowed for solidification, so this is named as investment. And after that, we again heat these molds. Here we are heating this mold, and due to that heat, that thermoplastic and wax is came out by forming a cavity inside in the mold. And thereafter, we pour the molten metal into this mold. So that is in between 1000 degrees Celsius. You pre-sinter it, and when this mold is cooling in between 900 to 700 degrees Celsius, then we pour the molten metal into it for the final casting. So let us discuss about the advantages. So here you say the complex shape parts like various complex turbine blades, apartment parts, pipe fittings, lock parts, jewelry, these are already prepared by using investment casting. So let us discuss about the advantages. Can form complex shape and fine details. Many material options we can do casting by using various types of material. High strength parts, very good surface finish and accuracy, little need for secondary machining. So these are the advantages, and let us discuss about the disadvantages. As per this one, time consuming process, because we have to prepare the mold twice. But in case of sand casting, once the mold has been prepared, we directly pour the molten metal into it. But here we are then pouring the little liquid wax onto it. Then again we are cooling it, and when there is a cool down, again we heat that mold again, so that that liquid wax should be came out and creating the mold. After that, we pouring the molten metal into it. So it will take some long time. Then number 3, second, high labor cost, high tooling cost, and long lead time possible. So these are the these are all about your investment casting and their advantages and disadvantages and application. Thank you.